What's up guys, this is Oleg with Joe's Gaming Electronics here with a PS4 Pro optical disk drive replacement. I'm going to show you guys how to replace the optical disk drive on your PS4 Pro. The tools required for this repair is a TA screwdriver. We have the electric version, a Phillips screwdriver, some thermal paste, as well as a rag. Let's get into the video. The first thing you want to do is lift up. Remove this plastic cover piece. We're going to lift up in the center, lift up on the left side until you hear a few clicks, and on the right side. Once you do that, you're going to lift it up and slide it out from the back. Once that's removed, you have 3 screws here, 1, 2, and there's one more screw hidden right here. So we're gonna have to remove this plastic tab. You simply push it to the left side and lift up. It'll pop out just like so. From here, we're gonna remove all 3 T8 screws. Once that's done, we are then going to remove this plastic piece. You simply lift up on the left side and on the right side, and then lift up in the center. Once you do that, you lift up and pull out. From here, we're going to remove the 3 contact points. Simply lift carefully and unplug them. And then from here, we're going to remove all these ribbons. This first ribbon is a fat ribbon. There's a clip here. You simply lift the clip up and remove. From there, we're going to remove all of these T8 screws. They are the silver ones. Remove all the TA screws. We are then going to remove all of these Phillips screws. Once that's done, we can remove this metal plate. We're then going to remove this hard drive. It's just one big screw holding it in. From here, we're going to remove all of these Phillips screws. And then from here, you just lift up this metal cover. And now you have this X-shaped piece. You're going to get a Phillips and remove all 4 of these screws. We are then going to unplug this fan. Just gently wiggle it out. From here, we're going to flip the device over and remove the power supply. There's just 5 T screws. These 2 are the longest ones. From here, you're going to lift up one end of the power supply, and then the other end. just gonna lift, but don't lift all the way. There's this cord. There's this cord right here that's holding it. We're gonna remove that. Just simply unplug it. And then the board is loose, so you hold the board up, and now you can easily remove the board. Simply lift up and slide out. There will be thermal paste on the board. This is when you get your rag and you clean it. Once it's clean, set your board aside. And then you're going to clean that thermal paste that's on the heatsink as well. Once that's cleaned, there are 2 screws right here you need to remove the heatsink. Simply lift up and remove. Now's a good time to clean your heatsink as well. Now we have the optical disk drive. There's one big black screw right here. I'm gonna remove it, and then there's another one right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Once those are all removed, you're going to remove the disk drive. This is what it looks like. You're going to get your new disk drive, put it in. It just slides in just like so. And we are ready for the reassembly. So we get the big black screw, put it in. That secures it. And we just rescrew all the screws. We're going to get your heatsink, put it in. Make sure none of the ribbons are tucked underneath. Make sure everything's all good. Once it's good, you're going to get your 2 screws right here and screw them back in. Alright. Once that's in, you're going to get our motherboard. We're going to get some thermal paste and just put a dab thermal paste on it. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And on the heatsink itself. Once you do that, you get your motherboard, slide it in here towards the end, and just lay it down. Make sure none of the clamps or ribbons are in the way. Once that's in, we're going to secure it with this thing, the metal tab cover. And just get this X, put it back. Once that's complete, we're gonna flip it over to the other side. We are gonna grab our power supply. We're gonna reattach the cable. It just simply clips in. And just push till you hear a click. And we're just slide it in. Oh, we're gonna flip it back over to the other side. Get our metal flap piece, align it and set it in. Now we get our Phillips screws. And then you're gonna secure it. What we do is we get our top cover, slide it right here, make sure nothing's in the way, it has to sit flush, and then we put all our clips in. And then we're going to screw in all of our T8 screws. And then we're going to put in all the ribbons. They just simply slide in. I'm going to plug in our fan port, just like so. Now we are ready to put our hard drive in. It just simply slides in, and then we secure it. And then we're going to put in all the Phillips screws. From here, we are ready to put the cover back on. Simply slide it in from the front and make sure all of these little nubs align and clamp it down. Then we're going to secure it with the 3 black screws, T8 screws we have. Simply set in, screw. And then we're gonna get our clip and clip it back in, just like so. And then we flip it over to the front. And clip the front back in. And that is how you replace an optical drive on a PS4 Pro. All of our tools are listed in the link in the description, as well as this pad. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys have any questions, we will respond to every single comment you guys have. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one.